I'll show you how to create custom commands with the new Roblox Admin Panel Nexus Dynamics 2.0. Now that we're in Studio, you want to go to Nexus Dynamics, the file you inserted previously, and you want to find Customs, Commands, and you'll find Custom List Client or Server. The client runs on your computer only, and the server runs for everybody. My command is going to be on the server, but you can also make it a client command if you really want to. I'm going to make mine in the server, so I'm going to open the server module. Up here, this is all the arguments which we will talk about in a minute. All you want to do is copy this table right here, and you want to paste it below these two brackets. To add multiple commands, you can just take the whole thing and copy it over and over again. But we're just going to make one command. So this is the name. We can name it whatever we want. We're going to make a print command, and in order to make a print command, we obviously need the name to be print. The description will obviously be print something to the console window. The alias is the second name you can use, so in our case we have print. We're going to call this log, or we could say console log, whatever you want to log. For rank, these can be found in settings, and in front of each rank you'll find a number 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, -1, etc. So these are the rank IDs, and these are what we use to validate the rank. So in my case, a print command should be for developers. So we're going to change this number 1 to number 4, so only developers can use this. Loopable is meant if you want the command to run multiple times at the same time. So in our case, I'm going to set that to true, and frequency is the weight between each loop. I'm going to keep mine to 1. The arguments, now this is what this up here is important for. These all are different types of arguments, and on the screen I will display what each of them return, and if you're not understanding what they do, I will explain in a minute. So to write them, you just write them as a string. So in our print case, we only want one argument. This argument is a message. The print function will run as soon as the game starts, so if you want something to move or something to be placed somewhere, this will be run. So any code written in here will run on launch. Inside the function, this is where the actual command is written. So to do this, we can find out who wrote the command using the speaker, which is a player, and then all the arguments are given here. To get our message argument, we simply just will make a variable, and we're going to write args, square brackets, and then an index where this is. Our message is number 1, so we're going to write the number 1 inside of our brackets. So this should return a string value for the message, since that is what it returns. And then we're going to print message, and it should work. For the unfunction, you could also write whatever you want. I'm not going to need the message. I'm just going to write undone the print command so we know it works. For the client, you can write it the exact same way and it should work just fine. We're now in the game, and as you can see, our command's already written in the command list right here. So the print something in the console window is exactly what I wrote. It's a developer rank, and it has the message argument along with the name. So I'm going to clear my output, but you can also see it inside of the console window. I'm going to write print, and my message, this is a cool message. And I'm going to write a sunglass emoji, because why not? Press enter, and you should see in the output or the console that it actually printed. Now, you can obviously undo this by writing unprint. This message was undone, and it should write what we gave it to write, undone the print command. Now, for the looping, you could just write loop print. So it's now going to run it multiple times. Every 1 second, it's going to print. To undo this, just do unloop print, and it should stop.